We're very excited to have you here. Very excited. So, first off, I'm pretty sure most of the people from Kansas City know who you are as KC Superman. But I'll be honest, I did not know your name until I did the painting, and that's how I actually found out your actual real name. So, first off, tell the people who you are, where you from, and a little bit about yourself, Mr. Will.
My name is Michael Wheeler. I grew up in Kansas City. I've been here almost 70 years. Moved here from Oklahoma.
So how long have you been doing the KC Superman?
Well, 13 years KC Superman.
13 years.
But I ran with the K for about 28 years in my Arrowhead.
Now, what inspired that?
Well, I looked around and saw, personally, my family had 5 people murdered, and it touched me to my core. My sister, my niece, my uncle, 2 cousins, and a nephew, but he lives in New York. So 6 members murdered. That touched me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
It was 6 members of your family?
Yes, total.
And what was the cause of this?
Well, it started in the 60s. My uncle was murdered, taking money for his daughter. Somebody robbed him on Prospect.
Yeah.
And then my sister was murdered in the 90s. And then my niece, late 90s. And then my 2 cousins in that area.
So this inspires you. This probably is a lot of what inspires you to be so active and hands-on in the streets with what you do.
Right. Because first I started doing street ministry, preaching. And back then I was going to jail all the time, like clockwork, going to jail. But okay, now I'm getting a different approach, reaching to more people. I didn't understand, like in the sports arena,
Yes.
with the cape on. I'm like, cape on? Cape? They're going to think I'm super nuts. I said, go ahead, watch what happens. So you take the foolish things, confound the wise. So some people still don't understand, but most people, they catch it now.
Yeah. So you know what? This is what I want to do for the people. People are very familiar with you and the persona of KC Superman. But I don't think a lot of people actually know what you're doing. Can you try to help tell the people what you actually do out here in the streets other than just, running and staying in shape?
Yes, sir. While on the street, I'll be out there sharing the word of God. Sometimes I'll just be singing, but I'm reaching the people beyond the 4 walls. My ministry is like beyond the 4 walls, We all got different ministries. And I work with my dad's pastor, 4 uncles a pastor, and a grandfather. But I said, I was feeling that call beyond the 4 walls.
So this expression beyond the 4 walls, I'm assuming you mean beyond the church.
Yeah, building, church building, yes.
Okay, so I was curious about this. With you being such an advocate for the word and being such a prominent figure in the city, I would assume that you get a lot of support from the churches then.
Yes. I thought I would too. But it's like, in my early years as a minister, I would hear, I'm going to settle down and get you a church somewhere. And I would hear, get a church somewhere. And that was in my spirit, church somewhere. What's it saying? The world is your church, it's your pulpit.
Yeah.
A lot of people think church was stained glass windows, the piano, the choir, the deacon board, all that set up, And that's how I was just religious. There's a lot of people thought like me before I got delivered from that way of thinking,
So, I don't want to take anything out of context. I like to think the church is still a good place to be in. But what position do you think the church has in our community?
Right now, it's like churches, in my view, not all, most of them, so it's political, and they kind of go along with the system, but they're not really reaching the people. And someone like me is like, you rather me go away somewhere instead of work with me or knowledge. Hey, man, we're going to support you.
So all the people listening, I'm pretty sure we got some churchgoers out there. If you are a prominent member of your church, a deacon, you're on any boards or anything like that, Mr. Wheeler is in need of assistance in spreading his word. Because one of the big things I want to ask you is, where do you get your support from?
Prayer support, financial support. I have like a a group of people that sows into me. Not a lot, but it's enough.
What not financially. I mean, just the support of you pushing. One man can do so much,
Right,
but
right.
one man can only do so much.
Right. I got about a circle about maybe 5 people to really pray for me, support me. And plus I'm connected with Ambassador Gideon. He's from Houston. Like, he recently brought me there to recognize the apostle that's in me. He said, man, you're apostle. So I was really like, just really, he confirmed it in me. I'm really like, my gift, I'm apostle to the streets of the nations. And that's why all my training going through being sad, going in jail. That's all part of being trained.
Okay, so we talk about training. We know you out here doing a lot of running. I'm assuming. Let's see. We got in studio question.
Apostle to the streets. What you mean by that? Can
Yeah.
you explain?
Yeah. Like, you hear about the apostles and evangelists, so it's like it's a calling, it's anointing where you go in or you be shooting like Compton. You go in my corner where they were shooting. I was out there when they were shooting, I was out there with them filming, But you have to be anointed to go these places.
Yeah.
In all 50 states, street ministries. And it's a calling, it's anointing.
So
Who are the people you touch the most? Who do you feel like you get your point across to the most or touch the most?
Most of the people be on the streets, it'd be like people about to commit suicide. I mean, police officers come up, man, I just thought you was nuts, but I'm on your side now, I done led the police to the Lord, and I meet people, man, I got a ministry now, but I appreciate you. I was in jail with you. They walking with the Lord now.
Sure enough.
You said you get police friends whenever they actually see the good in you.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes they.
Yeah, in Kansas City, I got a group of, they see me, hey, what you doing? I said, so I'm going home. Come on with us. We'll give you a ride home. Give me a ride to my house. He said, we got to take care of you. You like the mayor to us. That's what he said, really touched my heart.
Yeah.
So some police bother with you and pick with you, but some of them love you, or is that just one section?
Yeah.
What is the section that you were? So basically, you recently went to jail, right?
Right.
And you recently went to jail for trespassing, basically.
Yeah, so-called trespassing.
And where was you
So-called
trespassing at?
Westport, where I have my mural.
So
That's
you was
crazy.
trespassing at your mural.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What
How, Sway?
How, Sway?
How?
How?
You don't got the answer, Sway. Come on now.
So you was trespassing at the mural.
That's what they
Is,
took.
is that what you recently been arrested for?
Yeah, well, when they arrest me, they take me on Pennsylvania Avenue. That's where the wagon comes. So they have the street blocked off, and that's happened by my mural. And somebody took that picture of the police when they arrested me, and I read different videos. People like, hey, that ain't right.
Yeah. So you've been arrested what 86 times?
Yeah, my 40 years of ministry, only in America.
86 times. That's a lot of arrests.
It is.
What do you fast lane? Is that a lot of arrests?
That's a lot of.
Right, Chuck.
What are most of your charges?
What they say for unlawful conduct, disturbing the peace, trespassing.
So have you ever had okay, so Mr. Willard, this is something that we hear in the streets.
Okay.
Us here at E16 TV, me, Big Bro Grizz, we got nothing but love for you.
Yeah.
But the streets be saying you be harassing folks. They say you be getting too aggressive sometimes. So what we gotta tell the people about that? Like I want to hear what's going on.
They call me aggressive because it don't line up with what they're doing. And most of the people say that they deep into what they believe. Just like a folk friend, they fired up and they want me to be really just meals to toast and
Want you to be easy to deal with,
I have to be myself.
Mr. Get Along.
But I don't be me. When you see the aggressiveness, when the police told me I had to tone it down, it's like I felt indignation coming. I rebuked him right in his face. Maybe the same one that came, he was the main one.
Okay, so
That y'all saw.
this is what I'm getting from this. You are a beloved figure in our city. You are very recognized. You got documentaries. You even got an action figure. You made your own action figure. But I think this is what's becoming the problem here. I really think this is becoming a problem because I gotta ask the question:
Yeah.
is the city seeing you as a symbol or a mascot? You know, because you are a very serious man. You were drafted into the military. You ain't wearing these colors for nothing.
Right.
You are out here in the streets talking and really standing on your business of what you claiming. And people, I feel like, want to parade you around like a mascot and ignore the message that you're trying to
Right.
push.
So that's how it was. It's like, go ahead and do this. He said, okay, you go out there, let them out. You let them out. At the same time, you go in with the message, Arrowhead, Royals, doing the World Series, doing all these 28 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Now, now you go back, so yeah, I kind of took you a different way. You got the attention. And today, I call myself the atheist. He said, I like you, man. Can I get a hug? He hugged me, took a picture with me.
Oh, the atheist one.
Yeah.
Get down.
Yeah, then another guy, atheist. So I met about 3 atheists. And y'all tell me, then you different.
Yeah.
Because I be out there. And with the youth, with the football, y'all gave me that wisdom. Play football with them, it really touched me like, wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make my own connection here. I don't want to put this on you. I'm making my own connection here. I feel like we have a disconnect from what's actually happening in the streets and what's happening in the four walls. I don't feel like the church is as connected to the streets as it should be.
Right.
Because in our community, in our demographic, we have a lot of churches in our community. A lot.
Yes.
And I would think that if it's so many churches who are all on the same page and trying to accomplish the same goal, with this many churches and this many people organized, we should be able to accomplish something.
Right. I had a pastor, he told the congregation, I've been going to jail, he said, how many y'all want to go out there with Brother Who's on the streets? He got real quiet. He said, y'all talkers, they want to talk the talk. Before they getting out there, they're free. And then they try to discourage me and say, bro, be careful, it's dangerous out there. And I say, bro, the most dangerous place to be is in your comfort zone. And
All right, most dangerous place to be is in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars. But on that note, you've been stabbed and shot.
Yeah. Hit with pipes, spit on.
So it's dangerous out there.
Yeah.
So what was the most severe situation in terms of a stabbing or shooting that you experienced?
Yeah, in Seattle when I got stabbed. This guy's on drugs. I went out to see what's going on. He said threatening to kill the kids, so that's
Hold on. He threatened to kill a kid.
in the neighborhood where we was ministering to the children.
Okay.
So I went out to talk to him. I looked in an apartment building and I seen that man looking. And I put a flyer in his doorway about the Lord. And he ran down, smiled, and I smiled at him, still walking toward him.
Yeah.
That's when he started stabbing.
Whoa.
Stabbed my side, stabbed me in my back.
So you said the dude threatened to kill a kid. And from there, you approached him. You gave him a flyer about the word. You said he smiled at the flyer.
Yeah.
Smiled at you when you approached him.
Yeah, I thought he wanted to talk about it.
So y'all smiling like everything's all good. And as you approach him, he just starts stabbing you with a smile on his face.
Yes.
Holler at your boy.
And then I took out running. I ran about a block away. Then my friends came and prayed for me. It's like
How many times did he stab you?
twice in my side and my back.
Yikes.
Side and my back. And that was a miracle.
So you got stabbed twice, took off running, and they came and prayed for you.
Yeah.
Did they take you to the hospital?
Oh yeah. When they was praying for me, like I was bleeding worse, I was in a big old puddle of blood. When the police got there, the police almost said, "Oh my God, man, you wanna lay down? Wait for the ambulance?" I said, "No, I better stand up." And my man said, "I'm stepping along as I could." So they came, put the oxygen on, put me on the gurney, took me to the hospital. And
How much blood did you lose?
they said I lost about 3 pounds or more blood, most of my blood.
How long did it take for you to recover from that?
I walked out in 6 days from the hospital.
Okay.
3 weeks, I'm back preaching. 9 months later, went to LA, ran a marathon.
Wow.
So I worked the miracle.
Okay, so I'm curious. So you got shot.
Shot at.
You shot at. Okay. So you being in the military, Have you ever been shot or stabbed while you was in the military?
No, I didn't go overseas, but that's another story. Well, same going overseas. I was in a stockade. I was supposed to beat up 3 guys and rob them, but they picked out a black guy. So I spent 18 days in stockade, but they found out I was innocent. That's another story.
So mistaken identity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they saved me. My orders came while I was in stockade.
That's good. So what did you do in the military?
I was a field soldier. I was a soldier, trained for a soldier, but I did it like hooked up wires, you know.
Oh, so you was in the army. Okay, okay. Be all that you can be in the army.
Uncle Sam, don't you know?
Straight up, straight up. So what was that experience like though, as a whole?
It was, but you could feel the discrimination, you know. I think there's about 2 blacks in the whole platoon of about 200 or 300. But they found a black person, they said there's a black person that robbed him. You know, so well, I'll tell you what he took. The shackles, there's a pastor, he was preaching today. He got arrested because he spoke about these books they have.
Yeah.
They handcuffed and arrested. He said something about when they handcuffed me, like I was shackled. It did something to my heart. And that's how it did something to my heart when they hear it in my feet. And I'm walking.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird. You know, I've only been arrested like a couple times. But I'll tell you what, it is so weird, the idea of somebody about to come up to you and say, hey, I'm gonna take you somewhere you don't want to go, and I need you to be cool about it. Don't resist.
Yeah.
I think that's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. They're trained to like resist. This officer, when I walking through with my little suitcase, he came out and he stopped resisting. He was pulling my arm, resisting. It was like 5 officers. The second senior, it was like him and about 5 other officers came to help him, and he was lying talking about resisting. And then he put a resistance. So I'm gonna take the resistance and the rest off. He was writing that down.
Oh, he's so
I knew he
nice.
was lying. Yeah.
That is crazy. So, with the prejudice in the military, was it did it get to the point where you feared for your life when you was even on your own side?
No, but it's just the looks you got, like you're less than them, you know. And I think that's what stirred me up for this ministry, because I seen it personally, you know. Martin Luther King area, him being assassinated, and Malcolm X, you know. I remember all that.
Yeah. So what do you want to accomplish, Mr. Willard? You've done so much. You're so recognized, but you got a lot of opposition. What is it that you were trying to accomplish?
Yeah, my goal, I believe, this it was like kind of bringing people together in a subtle way. You probably realize, you know, unity, you know, because we all in this together, especially if something happened real bad, you know, people come together in America. You know. Like the hurricane there, you know, see people going there, do good things. That's the good things. The people outside, homeless people here, you know, people are hurt, mothers, single mothers.
So why are you not in the church?
Because I am. I get invitations to different. Once in a while, go minister the word. And since it happened to me, I've been getting called for different pastors that they had called me earlier. They said, "Oh, we saw this. I mean, with you, man, you know." And different people calling me, you know. But I went through what I went through. Kind of like a book of Acts, steer the rest of the people, you know. And I was looking to go to jail, you know.
So what's your opinion of the church at this point?
There are some good churches, but the most part, weak. No backbone, no backbone. Like the Lord took a rib from me. He took me as backbone. But a lot of leaders today, so-called leaders, no backbone. They're so fearful of losing a member or losing a tie. But I thank God for the ones that we do have that's boldly standing up. You know.
So if we were to get the churches in our community back on the right foot, what do you think would be the foundation to where to start from?
Oh, you will see the crime go down. You will see the murder rate go down if we do our part. Get out there in the streets, right? And win the loss, you know. Don't condemn me, because I'm trying to do my best.
But what do the churches need to do? What do they actually need to do?
They just need to just come up, obey the word of the Lord. Say, go in all the world.
That's vague. See, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
What we doing with this word is translation
Yeah.
and interpretation. And that's where we got so many people stuck because every pastor think they got the proper interpretation.
Yeah.
Every person who's out in the field think they got the proper interpretation. So are we really identifying the real problem?
Yeah. You gotta reach them. You may be reaching, you may be doing, so like, and so like your artwork. You reaching people with that art and you touching people. I may be reaching out there just playing football. But this church thing, you think you gotta have the Bible, that's good. The suit on, get the choir. So a lot of people grew up like that. And a lot of people think that's real church. Oh, we ain't here at church. Ushers didn't march in,
Yeah.
But we use our gifts. We got our gifts to reach people.
So you know what? I'm glad you kind of mentioned that. That is how we met. The way me and Mr. Willer met is I'm an artist, Zamata Art. I've been an artist my whole life, and I was very, very, and I've been very inspired by Mr. Willer. I want to say maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and I'm kind of guessing on the years, but I saw you doing what you do. I would just see you around, and it'd be like, at first it was like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Who's in there?
and I think you had the flag. You was like keeping the flag most of the time back then. So I'm like, man, who is this dude? And you got the beard, the glasses. I'm like, you look like Grizzly Adams. Yeah, that's who you looking like. You looking like Grizzly Adams. So I'm like, okay. So after the years passed, you just became this cemented figure in the city. You out at the Super Bowl, you at all the games. I'm like, how can one man be? He has clones. They didn't clone Tyrone. They cloned KC Superman. Because there's no way you can be so many places at once.
This guy told me, he said, bro, I seen you 5 times. I saw your pop. I saw you out here. I said, you got clean. I said, no. And one time I was running my area here. This guy watched me and said, wait a minute. Who else is running with you? How you get around here that quick?
Yeah.
And they see I'm not a young man, but
you're very young in spirit. Very young in spirit. Honestly, very young in spirit. So, I'm curious. What was your opinion of the picture when you first seen it?
It just touched my heart, bro, because you capture me. You capture my being. Then you put the cape on it. It connected. Yeah. Cause I got to hang it up in my house right now.
Yeah. I was very happy to do it. Very happy to do it.
You got a gift. That's a gift.
Not to segue too much, but I'll be curious to why people glorify celebrities and people that are so far away from them that have no real influence on them.
Right.
And I just really want to get away from that and start acknowledging people who were more within my reach and who was really affecting me. Because for me, one of the big things that you inspired for me was your consistency. As I've gone through life, I'm very capable, but sometimes consistency is a problem. So I'm just sitting here and I'm like, this man is always on it. This is what he do. And he's not giving up. He's doing it.
Yeah.
And I want to say a point to people. You don't have to overthink this success thing or this term success or doing something you want to do. You can find something very simple as running.
Yes.
Just do it every day.
Yes.
Just whatever it is you're passionate about.
I met a guy yesterday who was pitching on Prospect, 31st and Prospect. The guy, he's got a little sign with a smile on it. He got a little music.
Yeah.
And it's the smile. And I met him. He said, "Man, you inspired me to do this, And we took a picture, I meet different people. Tell me, man, you inspiration. Oh, gee, you inspired me. I'm getting in shape,
Yeah.
Not really.
So you must have a track background or something with all this running you do.
Yeah. Well, I started as a little kid, running around the house, like Forrest Gump, mother counting. And then when I got in the 7th grade, I went to Central Junior, I joined the track team. Then when I went to Central, I got transferred to Westport and graduated in 1970. I've been running all my life.
Now, was Central rough back then when you went there?
Well, they had the games, it's kind of the Leeds games. I think it's kind of tapering down. What you're saying, but back then, they fought, fist fight, and then they called it a day, the winner won. But now, they go get their gun, they can't fight, and they can't shoot. That's why the kids be getting shot.
That's crazy.
That's why they shoot, because They know they can't fight.
Well, they know what we about. We guns down, gloves up
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
That's what we all
And I
about.
like this slogan I heard, put down the guns and pick up your sons. You know,
Sure enough.
because they need their dad.
Because the media trying to get them with their
Yeah, yeah.
agendas.
Right.
That's
Right.
sure enough.
And that really pushed me. Get out there, you know, on the weekend, kids cutting up. I'm coming through there, throwing the ball, G.
Yeah.
Having fun. And yeah, I'm up there. I got jumped last year. You heard I got beat up.
You got jumped?
Oh, the day that the Chiefs got their rings on June 14th, I'm down there noon.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
Okay, I got my bike. I'm gonna get my bike, and I got a kryptonite bike chain or something.
Yeah.
I put it on my neck. I just happened to go Facebook Live or something. I'm Facebook Live, and getting ready to just kind of ride. And these guys came, knocked the rail, another rail also have like for the parade, separate the parade, knocked them over. I said, young man, put the rail back up. They put it back up. Throw the ball, Superman. We passing ball by 5 of us, passing ball, having a good time. I said, oh, you got my phone? Where's my phone? I said, man, I got your phone.
Oh, he tripping out.
Yeah. So you better produce my phone, OG. I'm about to knock you out. I said, well, man, you better back up, you know. So, anyway, he
What the dude look like? Was he a big dude? Little dude?
He was a little dude, but thought it was bad. So he swung on me and missed. I took my kryptonite chain, I swung on him and I missed. I'm glad I missed. I probably would have shot him.
Yeah.
So he ducked, then he hit me here and he hit me there. Knocked me down. I hopped up. I guess I was dead and chased him. I'm chasing with my kryptonite chain. They ran over by Crown Center in that bakery.
Yeah.
I came out. They said, man, you're bleeding. So I came out. I was bleeding bad. And I ran back to where the street car.
Yeah.
And I laid down by the wall, just bleeding out. I was bleeding. And I said, I'm tired anyway, Lord. If I die, I die.
From 2 punches, Mr. Williams. From 2 punches, come on now. You a war vet.
Yeah, but I was just kind of fed up. But anyway,
Yeah.
the next day was Father's Day, and I said, oh, I can't die now. It's Father. So I rose, I said, can I get some help over here? And so they came and checked me out. And they called the ambulance. The ambulance came and they put me in with my bicycle to me too. I spent the night. They stitched up my nose. It almost broke. They stitched it up. I got out the next day. And that weekend, that's when I went to Westport and got arrested. That weekend I got arrested. June.
Mr. Willer, are you a thrill seeker?
Real?
Are you a thrill seeker?
Do
you go out here on the weekend trying to have some fun, just stirring up some mess?
I must have turned to Superman for real now. but like when they tell me I can't do nothing, it motivates me. I can't do because
I ain't mad at you on
as a
that.
kid you got to go to the back of the bus. You can't drink in this water fountain. You can't. I could have been bitter, but I used that to fuel me to go on.
Let me ask you a question, because you can speak on this.
Okay.
Do you think, what we call it, do you think, so if you think this thing it was such an intense movement on the side of black people?
I think a lot of them just want to just be.
Be a part of something?
Yeah, be a part of that. Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Because I hear a lot of people say it was a lot of young people in that movement because a lot of older people had good enough sense not to participate in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna point this out. I think this is curious. I want to see what your opinion. All the rest of them, right? But how old was Martin Luther King when he passed, when he was assassinated?
How old was he?
Yes.
39. He's a young man.
So 39. So 39, he basically maybe half his life. So a lot of what they have us following is from a person who never had a chance to mature into their final form.
Right.
You know, so we're listening to a very youthful message that didn't really get a chance to get refined and built up over time. And I think that if you know, they do the same thing with the music, where they got us, Tupac. But Tupac was like 22 years old when he died. So as great as he was, he never got a chance to mature into what he would have been.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's one of the problems in our community, is that our leadership isn't seasoned.
Right. And I feel that's my calling. I got love for all people. It's like, as radical as it may seem, this clique, it's like, kind of like my friends, all people together. More than that, I like sports. And I realized sports, because I was kind of really critical of sports. Like, oh, look at it, I said, son, you athlete, use your gift.
Yeah.
So he gave me to use my gift.
So when you say critical, what was you critical
I'm
about?
like, wow, they all this time and football and they're like, I'm like, did that all day. And Lord said, okay, listen, now, talking about it. Go be a minister. Go touch.
Because they love you down at Pat Clark Park. They love you down there when you come down there. Yeah, it's like whenever you come around, it's like everything's all that. And this is what's so crazy. Everything's all good when you come around, but it's like it's so much controversy associated with you. I don't get it. I don't understand.
People, like when I first started, I'm running down Main. I hear the word, oh, you on crack. I get on the bus and it looks like it. They look at me, I said, just a man with a cape.
Yeah.
But now, hey, this is my man here,
Yeah.
Because I really understand my vision. If I kind of just walked it out,
You see, you got a copycat out there.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a Spider-Man guy out there
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I don't like him.
So
I don't like him.
Spider-Man said he want to get him in the ring.
Oh, guns down, gloves up. KC Superman versus KC Spider-Man.
I was in Kansas and the guy doing my man guy came. Oh, gee, I don't want to hear that. Get away from that. He went to swing on me. I went up like Bruce Lee feet. She walked on my friend. So I said, "Bro, you know karate?" Nope, but the Lord does.
Now, hold on, Mr. Will.
I
Hold on, Mr. Will.
I heard it.
I don't know karate, but the Lord does.
Now, you just got two-pieced a minute ago, though. So now you got karate moves.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Mr. Willer.
It's like a deterrent. It's like he thought I.
I'm gonna be honest. If a dude go like, whoa, you probably don't think twice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Go crazy on it, but I have some experience on the streets. I got many testimonies, things didn't happen.
Okay, Mr. Will, you know how to fight. I want to see some weak time. You know how to fight.
I probably can, So they say I look like Sugar Ray Leonard, but I'm a fighter,
Yeah. You got the
My
spirit.
spirit, yeah.
Spirit of the fighter, not the body, though.
Yeah. I mean, if it comes to a push, but I protect myself. When I'm beating you up,
Yeah. So, we're going to have to get you in the gym. We're going to have to get you in the gym crunch time or something. We got to make sure that Mr. Willer got his hands on.
I went to that gym, what's the boxer's name? Gym. Got the gym, you can't see what's the name? The boxer.
Oh, you talking about the Mayweather gym?
Yeah, I went there and I worked out. Boy, they worked me out.
Worked you out good?
I worked out good. Took the
Straight
pictures
up.
in the, I didn't get to need him because he was like late getting there. I was going to need him.
I know, because back in the day, like in the 70s, martial arts was like real big.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
was pushing the
Yeah,
karate
movies,
thing
the
big.
movies, Karate Kid and all that. He has been a friend.
I used to love
doing
Bruce Lee.
karate,
I thought I was Bruce Lee.
Because his mindset was really powerful. He was really deep,
Be like water.
Yep.
You put water in the cup, it becomes
Yeah,
the cup.
right. And Michael Caine, he's really calm. He's like, I'm going to fight you, man. I'm going to fight you. And then they keep on pushing you.
Yeah.
To lay it on.
Yeah. Bruce Lee was that dude. Who was your favorite favorite martial artist back in the day? Like out of all the karate superheroes.
Yeah, it was Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee took the cake. What was your favorite Bruce Lee movie?
I don't really call out the name, but I just know the Bruce Lee. I don't know the name of it.
I gotta go to Enter the Dragon. Yeah. Enter the Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that had Jim Kelly in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that had Jim Kelly in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I train, I'm not here running. I feel like I'm training like for a fight, you know, I be running.
Yeah. The fight of life.
Yeah, I do my weights, I do my push-ups, I do that. But like the day before I came, I ran to there, I had to do my run around there. And people seem to be like, oh, I'm glad you have. You know, I said, no, they can't hold me. But too long, I had to break out.
Showing up.
But
Showing up. Showing up.
But you know, I got joy, even though I went to gym. It's like my joy level kind of went up.
So how do you feel? Are you afraid when you get arrested?
No, not a bit.
So what's going through your mind when you get
So I
arrested?
said, I must be on a mission. You know, I'm going in here, and I went in. It be cold in the gym, so I put the blanket around me like a cape. I'm walking in, Superman. Everybody got their capes on, them blankets around them, and they want to pray there. And I pray for everybody, you know.
Oh, so you walk in and everybody cape up when you come in.
Yeah, right. They got the cape on.
Gang, gang.
Yeah.
Gang, gang.
It was like it was a movie. It was like it was a.
Yo, that is dope.
Where's the cameraman? It was like it was a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you a real legend. You like a Sasquatch out here.
And I prayed for, and one guy, he got out right after I saw him at the bus stop going out to. I said, you know, from me, I was in jail with you. And another guy was in jail with me is out. They wanted to get out.
Yeah.
And our guys be on there for a humbug. They ain't done nothing. You know, just one guy told me yesterday, he said, man, I'm happy to meet you. He said, yeah, I was coming from work, man. I work in Westport, uniform and everything. And they got him from trespass, and they handcuffed him because they said he was trespassing. Smell like the same police. Yeah. I said, okay, man, that ain't right. So a lot of people go through it, and they can do me like this. They can do anybody. The face everybody know, you know, and a veteran.
Hey, that's true. So check this out.
Mhm.
We got KC Superman in the building. He's being harassed, unlawfully detained. So if you think you special, you not.
Right.
This the icon of the city, and he got problems with the law.
And last Sunday, I'm in a plaza. I ain't going around. I'm going to plaza. I'm going to sing. So I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go to Sunfresh, buy me a few groceries. That's when I walked in and security, oh, you can't come in, you trespass. I said I ain't going to jail today, 'cause I'm going to go home and watch the game. So
Not
I went
today.
on home.
Okay, Mr. Willer, you got to do the people listening a favor. Like, let's keep it transparent.
Okay.
There has to be something that has fueled this backlash. It has to be some type of incident. Maybe it was an isolated incident. Maybe somebody wasn't listening to the word and you kind of snapped off on them. Maybe you tripped the old lady when she walked past. Maybe like, what is causing this backlash?
Okay, from the being arrested and all that, because there's used to me running plays of football in Westport. When I spoke the word of God, carried the cross, it's like this big old bright light. They didn't want to see.
So it's the you saying you preaching is what's causing all the problems.
Right. Yeah.
So everybody that's listening is supposed to believe this man is just walking around, just with his Bible, minding his own business, and that's. I'm on Facebook.
Yeah.
People are posting saying, "No, man, he be harassing people. He be aggressive." That's what I'm hearing in the post. So, Mr. Willer,
Yeah.
let's clear this
And
up.
you know,
We
I
had
wish-
no altercations.
Right. You know, when most people say that, they won't say a word to my face. They will come, hey, could you not? So a lot of them be trolls. A lot of people, you know, don't even know me personally.
Yeah,
Don't really know my background, what I've been through, what I've suffered, you know.
yeah.
You know, I know I've been out 50 states. I know I've been in 5 foreign countries. I know I met the president. It's kind of like a movie, you know, Forrest Gump, been through.
So
And when they get to know my full story, then they say, man, I apologize.
you feel a correlation to Forrest Gump?
Yeah, I believe that movie was. My son said, Dad, they got the idea for that movie from you. Because my second marathon was in Washington, D.C., my very second marathon. Now I ran 134 full 26 marathon.
Yeah.
And I had my T-shirt on. We got all into I'm coming in, sprinting. Look at that man run, you know.
Yeah.
I had a beard too. I had a little beard too.
And you know what? I'm trying not to get lost
But
in
it
the
wasn't this
sauce,
color though.
but I can see it though. I can see they be hijacking all types of stuff.
Oh yeah, and they changed it to Forrest because they didn't want to share the royalty. They changed the name. And little guy that played for us, his real name is Michael. I found out. Little
Okay.
boy's name is Michael. Same as man.
Excuse me. I apologize.
Yes.
So, did you watch Forrest Gump?
Yeah, I watched it many times.
I'm gonna be honest. Even as a kid, I thought that was a good movie.
Yeah, because they tied history in a really serious part, sentimental part. So they did a good job. And that's how they did discrimination, coons and all that.
Yeah.
Then they should told us like, call you coons and stuff. And I think about my experience, it's helping me to show love for all people. I know how it is to discriminate. I know how it is to be received. And some of my best supporters, or some of my black, and then they want to talk about me.
And it's unfortunate because you can't group everybody in one category.
That's it.
Amen. But sometimes one bad egg just spoils a whole bunch.
And like this football, like I told, I met Trent Green at the Sprint Center. Martin Lawrence was here in town. It used to be Sprint Center.
Yeah.
I said, Brother Wheeler, there's Trent Green.
You get out on the field with him?
Well, out on the streets. I had my football. I said, excuse me, sir. Do you know I throw football? I said, Trent Green, you saw that. He threw me a pass. Yeah, man, what you want? I'm going right. I'm going to hook it up. Hit me deep.
Oh, you got a whole route set
I
up.
boom. About a 45-yard deep, I caught it, ran back to us. I said, tell Andy Reid I'm still waiting to be drafted.
Straight up, showing up.
So I'm down to earth. Even Travis Kelce, I say his name back. It's Travis Kelce, right?
Yeah.
Travis. So I saw him after the playoffs. I'm out there hanging around. I said, Superman. I thought one of my favorites, Travis. He wanted to get a picture with
So
me.
Kelsey recognized you?
And so I said, I'm going deep. And he hit me with a deep ball. I done met him about 5 times. I got about 5 different pictures with him.
Is it cool though?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He seemed pretty cool.
Yeah,
So what's up? But he used to, I used to be digging the swag, but now he got like the little cop mustache ever since he got with old girl. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the big, cone, handlebar, big mustache across his face. Like, I'm not digging that.
Okay.
He's looking real 10-4. Like, that's a big 10-4.
Okay.
He's looking real, niner over here. I don't like it.
Tyree Hill. I think the same week that I got arrested, I was in court. It's the same week, and I saw that, it's just something about being cuffed. Like the other pastor said.
You talking about a girl?
No, he in Miami did a game. Did you hear about it?
Oh, you talking about Tyreek Hill being handcuffed on the ground?
Yeah.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird.
It's kind of like, how much money you got, but it's still that tone, shopping. And my feelings, this other pastor, when he said it, he says like, it does something to your spirit. You can get strong, but at the same time, it kind of like, flash you back.
Question. What is a good cop?
Like a officer friendly. I mean, like, I grew up, well, it's a good cop. Like, you just walk the beat, they're like a baseball court, like Malone or something, like Casey Jones talking about pass out baseball court.
Yeah.
There's real down to earth people in, but you, like, think about that Massey, like she said the name of Jesus and she was shot. There's some cops that full of the devil. And like the one that arrested me, he's full of the devil. And I'm not afraid to say it.
So who's this cop? I know you kept mentioning a particular officer's name who's been given, who you think is kind of like the ringleader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is this person?
You can tell the name. Name is Showalker. But his name is, it's like almost a message. Showalker. God gonna show Showalker that he's in charge, not him. I didn't put out a police report on 2 weeks. He got back with me. You couldn't find no wrongdoings. I said, okay. So other police, I'm not there. The rest of that time, taking out the prospect.
Yeah.
Me and my bike. I got there. They met me. I said, well, we're not taking you in, Just try to stay out Westport if you can,
That's cool.
And they told me, they said Showalker something else. That's what they said to me. They know about him.
Okay. Okay. So, what started your beef?
When I get carrying my cross, when the atheist, I'm going back to the storage now. I stole my cross in Westport storage. You know?
Like a big cross?
Yeah, they cross about 10 feet. So,
You carry a 10-foot cross
yeah,
around.
yeah, that time, just for that season, you know, just something different. Because my ankle was heavy.
And you know people do call you crazy
Yeah, yeah, that's
sometimes.
right. Yeah, that's okay. The disciples, they called all this, and you know, I broke my ankle. I had
Yeah.
my ankle boot still on, so I'm out meeting the people. They were missing because they ain't seen me while I was down for a while.
Yeah.
They was happy, taking pictures with me, and I was kind of tired, so I'm walking back with my cross.
With an ankle boot on.
Yeah, past Kelly's. That's when the agent go, "Now get that blanket posture here. I'm going to say, because I want to see that. Take that to the church." And I rebuked. I said, "You need the Lord, man. You need to calm down." And that's when the Westport security come running over. "Hey, you got to go. This is prime time. You can't be out here bothering folks." I said, "Bothering folks? I've been coming here for 39 years. You know, and I'm going to take my hospital." I said, "If I did some kind of crime, you need to call the police." He got me. Here comes Show Walker. And he said, "Well, you told me." I said, "I told Lee, I got a right to be here." That's when he handcuffed. That's when the beef started. Instead of throwing it out of court, they kept continuing. I go ready to go. They continued.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
and so-
fooling with you now.
So they finally had the court date, and they went found a black judge. Now, we ain't got that many judges.
Yeah.
See, I know what's going on. So she said, "Well, I'm finding you guilty," and then they walked immediately and handcuffed me right in the courtroom. I never been. And then bad enough, they put me in the holding room. So I
Yeah.
said, "Okay, I'm here. I started preaching." They took me in the basement and shackled my feet. And then they called for the wagon, took me to 76 and Prospect, and then they shackled me to the iron bench. And then, as the van came, I'm coming out, shackled feet, and put in the wagon, taking 70 miles away. It was almost, it was trying,
Trying to break you.
yeah.
Trying to break you.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask you, like all these incidents that's on the street,
Mm-hmm.
and let me ask my guy in the studio, what's up? When they put the handcuffs on you, they gotta read you your rights. Is that correct or is that not correct?
Not at the moment, no.
Not at the moment.
No, because that's just a form of detaining you. They're just
But if they
detaining-
detain you, they have to announce what crime you committed, correct?
No, not necessarily.
They
It's not
don't.
They're trying to figure out the crime. Or figure out if you the suspect to the crime. No.
But they can't detain you if you ain't committed a crime. And if you commit a crime, they gotta
Well,
announce
here's
it
the
to you.
deal. Here's the deal. Taking your ID is a form of detaining you. They just, at that point, what it sounds like it was he was being resistant, so they retained him with handcuffs.
So at what point do you gotta be ready to rights? Is that paddy wagon time?
Oh, that's when you got. That's when you get the charges coming down. That's when you done swung on one of the officers. But they don't read you your rights actually until you get there.
Right.
Okay. So that's the movies.
That's the movie.
Yeah,
Okay, yo, that's the movies.
Right, 'cause they don't hardly do that. They never read my
You got the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
Nah, they don't say that while they putting the cuffs on.
You know what? I can't remember ever hearing that shit.
Yeah. It's,
I ain't never heard that shit.
like, is this the law? Because I ain't never heard mine.
You got the right to an attorney.
well, they don't say that to you when you get in city cases.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
On some state shit,
If you
get
cannot
that.
afford an attorney, won't be appointed for you.
Right.
That's in the interrogation room.
Yeah, okay.
Straight up.
Okay. But what's really on my heart? It's like they treated me like I had shot up Westport. and, you know, like my sister, she said, "Y'all treating my brother like he's a common criminal, and you slapping the wrist of the real criminal." You know, I don't like jewelry. They always putting the handcuffs, and I don't wear jewelry.
Yeah.
Hey, one time I was in Kansas, they arrested me, put me in, so I was preaching in the back seat of the car. I was preaching. He was shaking up so much, he was taking my property right now. "What's that around your wrist?" I said, "Oh, on my bag, that's my handcuff."
He forgot he put him on there.
He was like, "Well, yeah, I don't have some experience, but I just,"
So what keeps you going then with all this stuff?
I think my dad, I watched him. He was faithful. He had endurance. Even my mother was ill all the time, and she would go be with her, then go to church, you know, and let that mantle I witnessed, you know. And it's a lot behind, like being a leader. It's a lot of warfare.
Yes.
I know with me, like, you know, Pastor Key, but I was something else as a kid.
Oh, your father was a pastor.
Yeah, and my grandfather and 3 of my uncles.
Now, were they traditional in the church?
Yeah, it's more tradition. Like I was like, before they calling, you know, nobody can't sit, but back then, you know, like janitor, it's almost. But I believe all of them is called. I know they mean it's different than mine, but you know, but I learned a whole lot from watching, you know.
So was you and your father close?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Towards the latter time, before he passed, he had said, "One thing about my son," he told the congregation, he know his calling, because even people, the church person, said, "You okay out there?" Preaching, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what was it like? There's a lot of people in our community. I'm gonna segue to kind of what we was talking about with the church and stuff like that. Is one of the biggest problems in our community is fatherless homes, and
Yes.
I think this problem is also leaning into the church, the lack of a certain type of male figure.
Right.
You know, because I've been in the churches and I can't discredit nobody. I see some very legitimate people in there. But it's a certain. This is what I'll say. A lot of the women think they're too good for the men in church. You know, they wouldn't settle, as they say, for the same men that are in the church. You know, so if the women don't want you, why would I want? I don't want to follow some dude who can't get the attention. You know what I mean? I want a little female. You know what I'm saying? So if the women ain't digging y'all, the young people ain't following y'all, what y'all really doing up in here? So male leadership in the black community, what's going on?
Yeah, that's the breakdown. Like, so I grew up with both of my parents, and it's a structure, you know. The young women got taught by the older women how to carry themselves as women.
And what that mean? Unpack that. Carry yourself as a woman. What that mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, how to dress, how to talk, you know, and how to submit, you know, just.
What you said? Did you just say the S word?
Yeah.
Did you say the S word?
Yeah.
Did he say the S word?
Yep.
I know you didn't say the S
That's the
word.
S word today. It's like cursing today. It's like, and then when we bail, they get a man spirit. You know, you say, hey, I ain't no man. A lot of women been hurt. A lot of black men they hurt them, and they carrying this, and then a lady come up real nice and just hugging them, showing love. Then they get other stuff still happening. You know, it's still happening. You know.
Hold on. We grown ups over here. This is E16 TV. This ain't Channel 9. What you mean they have a hug? And what happened after the hug?
Then they start going a little bit further and further. And see, if somebody hear me mention on the street, they probably call me a hater. See, I'm trying to help somebody. I was in Seattle. 2 women came up and said, you know, we lovers. This guy hates us. I said, no, he don't hate nobody. But he loves us so much, he'll change us, you know. And they said, thank you, man. Thank you, you know. It's not easy out here on the streets. It's a lot easier to criticize a street preacher than to be one, you know. You know, you can talk about it all, man, you know. He shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be saying that.
Now, I don't see a lot of street preachers. I saw one guy downtown with his megaphone. I wasn't really digging his swag. But it's not many street preachers. Are you the last of a dying breed?
It's a lot out there. I went to Super Bowl, and he was out there, like, say,
That was crazy.
screaming. And he was like, I was trying to make the people mad. You know, you lost a football game. You're already upset.
Yeah.
What you gonna do now? You gonna hang this? I got away from it, you know, and I was thinking, you know, you gotta have discernment, you know, because you can push people away. Like, they say, I'm gonna never do with religion. To win souls, you gotta be wise. And I remember the Lord gave me that Superman thing, and people still couldn't understand. There's one guy I was in jail with. He showed my mirror, this crazy, and he was just cursing. See, I thought he was a man of God when I met him in jail. I'd be sitting about me. I said, bro, you bitter.
Got hate in his heart.
Yep, so I'm praying for him.
So it's a lot of young people listening. A lot of people middle of the road listening. People all over the world listen to E16 TV everywhere.
Okay. So
tell them what's the key to having a male leadership in our community. How do you be a better leader as a male?
You gotta just stand up and be an example, be a light to them, you know, just show them it's okay to stand up and be a man. You don't have to bow down because culture is doing this. And they'll see that and say, man, you real, have people come up to them and say, well, I appreciate you. You know, just to, you know, just to give me some good wisdom, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been around quite a while, and they admire that somebody will challenge them, you know. So hey man, you know,
So
do better.
So I'm gonna touch on a little touchy subject.
Okay.
All right. So we said we got a problem with fatherless homes.
Mm-hmm.
So that means all the boys being raised by women,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear a lot of women say, "I don't need no man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no man. I'm a strong, independent black woman." Okay, so we got this expression, strong, independent black woman. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Willie, you are a man of God, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is a woman's purpose on this earth?
To woman's purpose to reproduce, to be that woman to nourish her children, along with the dad. Well, mainly the desire to be with the man. But and there are some mothers that did a good job.
You know what? You said something.
Uh-huh.
The desire
Yeah.
to be with the man.
Yeah. Right.
See, because I think that's a problem. I feel like a lot of women treat men like a purse, like a little luxury.
Right. Right.
Like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll put my boyfriend on today,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and there's not a real desire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you have a bunch of women who say they don't need a man and they choose not to have a man, how are the younger men in the community who are raised around these groups supposed to understand value of being a man if nobody feel like I need one? It must not be that much value to it.
Right. Right.
We don't need one, so how much value is it?
Right.
You need your car. You make sure you got your
Right,
car
right,
or you got your transportation.
Mhm.
You need some food. You need a roof over your head.
And that's the very reason why a lot of men run around wild today and killing one another. It's a hate. A lot of them, they got this hate, this anger because of their spirit. They really wanted their father. They want their father, and they heard their mother bashing him. You know, and that shouldn't be. You know.
So you know what? It's not all the mother's bashing because
Yeah.
I don't want. We ain't here to tear down
Yeah,
women.
right.
But this is what'll happen. It's not even about tearing a woman down and
Uh-huh.
like that. As a man, what'll happen is as you keep progressing through life, you'll start learning lessons that you know as a conscious adult. I should have learned this a long time ago.
Right.
You'll learn people kind of told you things to kind of make it. You know, I don't want to really get into that, so I'm just gonna tell you this just to get you kind of out of my hair.
Right.
But as you go through life, you'll learn these
Right,
things,
right.
and you'll learn that's something I should have knew,
Right.
or I should have knew this, or I
Mhm.
should have known that.
Right, and it's both. Like some men, they ain't done it. If you come together, you know, absent fathers and so forth, that's a lot of wounds, you know. Women carrying the wounds, some men carrying that wound. But it's time to heal, you know. Get that heal.
How do we do that? Because between men and women, right now it's a really interesting climate. Like we
Yeah.
don't really have a lot of camaraderie between
Right.
each other.
Yeah.
So how do we come together?
You can't, like the culture right now, the way things set up, like because the internet and so forth, there's a lot of people that's really just being confused with what goes on, you know, what's acceptable. And, you know, they teach one another, your hard work, they think it's right because they educate one another, you know. But, you know, I tell the people, you know, if you just, the word will show you. A lot of people, and some of them are finding out. The word will guide you and lead you. It's like a roadmap.
I got a question for you, Mr. Will. Since we talking about the word, this is like a trick question. Right?
Okay.
This ain't super serious. This is a trick question. Okay. All right. In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth.
Mm-hmm.
He made Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam and Eve, they had Cain and Abel, and they had a third one, right? They don't talk about the third one at all. So Adam and Eve, they had Cain and Abel. Abel got married to who? Who did Abel get married to?
You did.
Who had a wife?
Change.
Okay, so, but where did she come from? Because if God made Adam and Eve,
Yeah, that's
and then Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel, where did this mystery woman come from?
Yeah, that's a good
Incest.
question,
We all are incest, baby. What are we talking about? Is that what you're trying to get out of this?
I'm
incest, baby.
I'm saying.
You are a son of Abraham. Yes.
yeah. You know,
Are we the real people?
We are the real people.
and you know the culture, like the people like you see where this race come from, this race. But we the human race, but it's a lot of things have been unfolding. Even what's going on in Israel right now with the war. You got Jews, you got Jewish, like blackish, you know. But I'm looking at it different. A lot of people look at it like chosen people. So a lot of stuff we've been told growing up. But I'm looking at it unfold. I'm like, okay, you know, just your eyes to open up different, you know.
You know, I made a suggestion. I like this. I'm gonna throw this at you, Mr. Willard. I want to see what you think of this. I think you know, how many Bible studies? I've been to 2 Bible studies.
Okay.
It's been a long time, but I done went to 2 Bible studies 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
To break my hiatus, right?
Okay.
So as I'm in Bible study, I feel like it's a lot of fluff. I feel like it's a lot of fluff. Now I kind of feel like we're doing busy work. I feel like this ain't doing the Lord's work right here. So and like you being out there hands on. So this is my suggestion, right? I think to go on the point where we're talking about male leadership and all that stuff. I think all these churches, these 4 churches on one block, all these churches, I think we need to establish a little program for the young men. Very simple. Because everybody want to do so much. They want to open up a school, or they want to do too much. Have a program where you teach all the young men how to change a flat tire.
Yes.
There's plenty of cars over there that's very practical, very functional. And if you're a teenager, learn how to change oil. But if we don't have something that fundamental, how can we get to the bigger stuff?
That's good. I like that.
How can we get to financial literacy
right.
if we can't even change a flat tire?
Right. So you take Overland Park, got soccer fields, got everything for kids.
Real nice.
Now, you go there and take all that, they'll be game banging. They'll be in trouble. See, and that's my vision, KC Super Foundation, to build soccer fields, basketball fields, you know, give them some positive, give them art, to go and practice their art.
Do you have any supporters for that?
I just got it started.
So Kansas City, Mayor Quentin Lucas, Kansas City Superman wants to build some parks for the children. What we gonna do to help this man?
Yeah. Foundation. Yes. That's my goal. You know, I'm seeing, you know, I go to my old neighborhood, like on Montgomery, I go to there, same house, someone missing, you know. And then you run out to Overland Park, you see that divide.
Like in people?
Yeah. Like 39th Street, that's key as far as we can go. Because they finally let us go to Fairyland. And we got there. My friend got beat up by the police, you know, they didn't want us out there. Because it ain't all the people, there's certain people, they just need to have love in your heart, but they, you know.
So Mr. Willard.
I guess I opened up a can of worms, not a can of worms, but this last arrest, you know. It's kind of traumatized and still, but I'm getting better.
Was it something special about it that made it traumatizing, or you just getting tired of it?
I think the way they handled me, like, real bad, like,
They getting rougher with
yeah,
you?
extreme, like, shackling and stuff.
It ain't
All my
necessary.
time been arrested, I never been, feet been shut, my hands been, you know, then
Okay, so is
I'm
this
good, I'm
cruel? Is this cruel and unusual punishment?
It is, so.
Are we going above and beyond the Call of Duty with Mr. Willard? Or
Yeah.
Are we fearing for our life when we arrest Mr. Willard?
Yeah, and I guess for such people, they didn't know where I was. 'Cause my phone was in my briefcase, and Casey Malone, he had it, so I didn't call nobody. So my sister investigated. She was calling, found out that they had me.
Shout out to Mac Malone.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mac Malone.
Yeah, he was with me.
What did he do for you?
Yeah. Let the people know what Mac Malone did for you.
Well, he covered the story about 2 months ago at the Mirror. I told him how I been getting arrested. And then he videoed me while I was preaching in front of the courthouse. Then he went in there with me and assisted me, you know, and watch what went down. You know.
Okay.
Did he help, so he helped you get out of jail the other day?
I don't know. I think he had a part of it, and other people. It's calling from the nation. It's calling the governor. They call the mayor. I guess I felt the prayers too. You know.
So Kansas City, honestly, we appreciate the fans. KC Superman, he appreciates the fans. He appreciates everybody wanting to take pictures. We really do love that. But we have a message and a purpose at the same time while we out here. You know, and we want everybody to feel good, but we have a message and a purpose, and we do not want Mr. Willard's message and purpose to be ignored or overshadowed by the cake.
Right. So now, I'm officially retired. No more cape. So I dropped the cape. That was for 13 years. People see me. They see me out running. I thought you retired. I said, the cape. I still got it running, you know. I put hashtag only the cape, you know.
Straight up.
Then one time, you know, Michael Brown, I went to his, I went out there, St. Louis, you know, and the church was so packed. I said, well, I'm gonna go in, you know. But I ran from the church to the cemetery. It was about 5-6 miles away. It's about 100 degrees.
Ooh.
And
Well, be careful. It's heat stroke stuff.
I put my cape on. I ran out there, and they was trying to get us back. You know, the carrier wagon, you know, you see through.
Yeah.
They couldn't get it open. They was trying to. Sometimes I said, go. I went there and just said a prayer and it opened. I saw Reverend Jesse Jackson. I saw Al Sharpton. He was there, and then I blew my shofar.
Blew what?
Shofar, it's like a ram's horn.
Okay.
And then the doves took off. I was just like I was a part of it. So anyway, I was running back in the newspaper. They interviewed me. I said, I was here at Kansas City. I go all over. I was in Ferguson. So somebody saw the news. They said Michael, and they saw a funeral. Rest in peace, Superman. They thought that was my funeral.
Wow.
And they were sharing it all over social media.
You about to cause a panic in the city.
They were. And so I went to my mirror. I said, folks, don't panic. And you see me running. I'm not dead.
Straight up.
And it was, not people beat the whole
They about to have a memorial service for you and everything.
And that movie just came out, Return of Superman. It just came out. And I went to see it. I said, so look, y'all, I'm still here.
Straight up. So do you attend church?
You just do my home church, and I'll be at a different ministry churches.
Okay. So you do go to
yeah.
church. So you know what? Hey, y'all,
Yeah.
Kansas City. What
Yeah,
you got?
Arrowhead. You know, they had chapel for about 5 years straight. I
Yeah.
went there. I go there and fellowship, and then go run around. But since the Super Bowl, maybe they haven't restarted for some reason.
Oh, you know, they getting big money now.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
can't be bothered with that. They can't be
Yeah.
bothered with that now.
Yeah, I met Clark Hunt, took a picture of him, and his wife said, dude, man, I really appreciate you. And she took a picture with me. She said, Clark, come and take a picture. Then the news media, NBC, all of them was here because it's the 5-year anniversary of the chapel.
Okay.
But then, yeah.
So what we got? October 17th.
Yes.
October 17th, 9 a.m. Municipal Court. What's going on, Mr. Willard?
I'll be there standing for the judge again because they said I trespassed again. We don't want to let it go because they said they saw me on the camera, so I'm summoned to come back again.
Now, the reason why we're making a deal about this is because they trying to put some time to this, right? They're attaching some time to this.
Yeah.
How much time are you facing?
180 days on each count, so that adds to almost 2 years.
So we talking about locking up Mr. Michael Willard, KC Superman, for maybe 2 years because he is preaching the word and running on the street. If Mr. Willard goes to jail for 2 years, I'm just gonna start robbing banks or something. I'm like, forget it.
You know, I've been using humor. The judge's name was Marshall. They found me guilty.
Yeah.
Because I think I told him, I said, well, if they found me guilty, it'd be Marshall Law. That's her name.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you know. But they kind of, I think they kind of censor uprising, you know. Go back in '86,
Yeah, what happened?
got arrested in the same court. '86. A lot of people even born.
What corner was?
Right by Kelly's on same spot.
Okay.
So the church upright, they was praying in front of the courthouse. They came in the courtroom praying. They went to his house praying, and Judge said, "Mr. Wheeler and Tucker, they said, I got to go talk to the judge." He said, "Man, I'm letting y'all go. I ain't got no peace at night." So they released us in 2 weeks.
Well, peace at night because they're getting a lot of calls about y'all.
Yeah, and there was people was praying. So a 3.5 year sentence got out in 2 weeks. He gave me 3.5 years altogether for contempt of court. I said, "Judge, one day you gonna stand me for judge yourself." That's the guy on my. I said, "What? Contempt of court?" I said, "Praise the Lord." I said, "Another year." It was like,
Said, praise the Lord.
yes. So I've been through some things. So yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you, like, what is that? Because if you going, is that supposed to encourage people to get closer to the Word, to the Lord?
By what you telling the judge that?
No, I mean in general, this ideal that the closer you get to God, the more you're gonna be tested.
No, but none. Well, you know, persecution come when you stand upright and be godly. It's promised to come, you know. But them tests will make you stronger, like taking a test, going through, you know. Or even as a youngster coming up through the hood, you know, having fights, you turn out to be stronger, you know, what you go through. A lot of guys so soft, they ain't been through nothing. They soft, you know. They ain't been through nothing.
You call it soft.
Yeah.
What you call soft? Give me an example of what you call soft. I want to hear what you call soft.
Okay, I call it soft like concept like this message. Be careful, it's dangerous, man. You know, you can't be doing that, you know, you gotta like tone down. Just chill, I heard it. Brother Willie, just chill.
They don't want to ruffle no feathers.
Just fit in like us, you know.
Mr. Get Along.
Yeah.
Mr. Get Along.
And my heart, I'm sure Kansas City, I love all of you. I don't care about color, nationality. You my friend, and that's my message I want to get out to the people. And I think some of them are catching on. People say, "Man, but you keep that going for us." And I said, "No, that was that serious, you know." I may go, somebody invite me to come in, I go.
So, with you being such a prominent figure, do you get many calls to host any events or to just be like a figure in the building? How much does the city actually reach out to you?
Yeah, here lately I've been getting invited to to appear as like in the fashion shows. I appear, then they call me to do videos.
Did you do the fashion show?
Yeah.
What kind of fashion show? What was you wearing?
A Superman outfit.
Oh, you came in the Superman outfit.
They want me to come in there, you know. And the brother that produced it, the other one I went to, the parade a couple years ago. I jumped in, I just started running.
Yeah.
He filmed it. Everybody thought I was a part of the parade. They were cheering. I'm running with my chief fan, cape. The police saw me. And then they looked at me like, I ain't gonna embarrass myself. My police told me, "Man, if I had to chase you, I'm gonna say have a good day."
You know what? We said something here on E16. I said it specifically. Okay. I believe you are Mr. Kansas City. I cannot think of any figure that is more Kansas City than you.
That was one of my hashtags. Was hashtag Mr. Kansas City. And then another one's I do be everywhere. It's like it's humor, but it's that's what keeps me young. I'm feeling youthful because I'm doing what I love to do. Mm-hmm. I'm getting my message out. At the same time, it's healthy. One guy told me, he said, "Oh, gee, you making those young G's look bad." I said, "I'm not trying to. I'm trying to give you some inspiration."
Yeah. And that's what we need. We need to see more of it. Because you know what? One of the problems I had in my neighborhood, I saw too many drunks, too many bums, too many men 50 plus just wandering the streets.
Right.
You know, and what happens is it gives you a low standard of expectation because you be like, well, shit, I'm better than that. But it don't take much to be better than that.
Right.
You know, so being in an environment like that where you're surrounded by so much, it ain't even mediocrity. It's less than mediocrity.
Right.
We need to see more images of productive men.
Right. I grew up watching Muhammad Ali, these boxers, inspiration because he talked the talk, but he backed it up. You know, he was
Straight
Brian. You know, and I would watch that. You know, and Foreman when they came out of retirement, Sugar Ray Leonard, when they came out of retirement, I'm about 10 years old now. It motivated me to keep on running. If I was still running then, so I just shifted up another notch.
Mr. Will, the biggest lesson you learned in life so far?
My biggest lesson,
Yes.
I learned to continue on, no matter what come against you, no matter what. Keep going. They may hit you hard, knock you down like them youth did, bust my nose. I got back up. I got back up. They handcuffed me. I got back up, you know. And then that touched me like, oh, this man, you don't quit.
Stabbed you?
They just stabbed me and quit me, you know. Spat on, you know. Had dogs chase me. I had to rebuke the dog.
You rebuked the
Oh,
dog?
the dog come out and said, freeze! Now, I said, now go! I didn't get so loud. The dog took off.
He got up out of
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I gotta know your thoughts to you out.
What kind of dog was it?
It was like, it was a, kind of like a bulldog looking bulldog.
Bulldog looking?
Yeah, and you know, bulldogs are, they tear you up.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Make sure you ain't running from
Yeah,
no
yeah,
chihuahua
yeah,
or nothing like that.
You got time for one more little quick one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I ran from Westport to Kansas Speedway. So
Hold on, say that one more time, please.
from Westport to Kansas Speedway on Kansas.
In one session?
Yeah. It took me about, I took my time, it took me about 4 hours. I was meeting people, taking pictures on the way. So I went on, I was like parallel, I go up there, and there's a fence, and there's a dog, a big dog was in there.
Yeah.
So I ran in, he jumped the fence, and he was growling at me.
Yeah.
So I looked around, couldn't find nothing. So up on my heart, I charged the dog. He jumped his butt back
That
over
was
there.
smart.
He jumped back over there. I said, don't you never challenge me again, dog. He went like, wow. I wish I had.
Okay.
So, I wish I had it on film. It was hilarious. I laughed myself.
Now, is that something that you know to do already, or was that just spur of the
Just
moment?
spur of the moment.
Okay,
So I
like
charged
that.
the dog. Dog, like, this
Okay.
man crazy.
Hey,
The dog hopped
when
back
in
over.
doubt, if you ain't got no car to hop up on or no
Yeah.
tree,
Yeah.
you better charge them like you the big bad mofo.
Yeah. I just been crazy. No, this man crazy.
Straight up. Straight up. Okay.
Brought back some memories.
So here on E16 TV, we got the questions that we like to ask. Fast Lane, you wanna hit them with the questions?
You know, he said he graduated in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
He Mr. Kansas City, he tapped in.
Yeah, from Westport. Yeah, Westport. Speaking of Westport.
He's an ordained minister.
He's tapped in.
Okay.
He knows
goes around speaking the gospel.
to get to who?
So, do you think he listened to Rich the Factor?
Do you know who Rich the Factor is, Mr. Willer?
No, don't ring the bell. He's a philosopher.
Yeah, he's a philosopher. Yes.
He,
From
he-
Kansas City.
He has a great philosophy.
He be on YouTube.
YouTube,
I bet y'all done seen
All
some
types of
shit.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got some deep wisdom. Yeah.
deep wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very wise. What about Tech Nine? You familiar with Tech Nine?
Yeah, we met quite a few times. I met him at the Super Bowl. He was being interviewed. He said, "So man, come on, join the interview." Something was in, and we did a couple things together. Yeah. Matter of fact, when they kicked me out to pray, I ran the prior light, and I told him what happened. He said, "Man, you welcome here." Tech Nine was there. We took a picture. Yeah.
Who we got? Nike, Asics, Skechers. I don't care who it is. Mr. Willard needs an endorsement. How many more steps he got to get in? How many more laps he got to get in before he get an endorsement?
Yes.
He got an action figure. He got a Vice documentary. People painting pictures of him. Can my man get an endorsement? Adidas, some? What's up?
I went to the local shoe stores around, asked them, "They don't donate me some shoes?" No, you gotta go to corporate offer. It was like telling me no in a nice way. I said, okay.
See, that's that mascot stuff.
Huh?
That's that treating you like a mascot
Okay.
instead of treating you like a public figure.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Oh, y'all want to kiss all up on me
Yeah.
when I walk past, but I can't even use the bathroom or something. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
I'm KC Superman. Give me them shoes and take a picture of me wearing them.
And it helped them, but Some people they don't see it like that. So,
Yeah, so and that's exactly why we got Mr. Wheeler here. Cause I'm sick of hearing people talk in that tone like he a mascot. He ain't no motherfucking mascot.
Yeah, right.
Mascots get paid.
No, yeah.
All right.
I was up to the Royals. After this kids night, I was taking a lot of pictures of the young people that's coming out the stand, taking pictures with me. And the other mascot, I know. So, I was like, don't get jealous of me. You getting paid, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's Casey will get paid. But you would think after all these years, come to Super Bowl with us, you know. Come hit the drums. Let's honor you for you. But I didn't. But that billboard, they put me on a billboard with another person.
Yeah.
So they called Mr. William, you gonna send me some email on the billboard. I thought I was smile, all happy. That's what
Yeah. What we
I
got?
opened up, it was a miniature figure. I thought I was cutting their check. They had a miniature figure of a billboard.
But guess what? They making a check off of it.
And that's what I'm saying. That's my message. I said, why do you? Yeah.
Yeah, they making.
Yeah.
So you know what? Mr. Willard is a very respectable, dignified man who's been out here and been in our streets for years. He needs and deserves more support from the higher ups of our city. It's no excuse, and it's sad and it's shameful for him to be out here dealing with the foolishness that he's dealing with. It's unnecessary. Who gonna help him do something about it? Mayor Quentin Lucas, where you at? What you got, Fastlane?
Why you keep shooting at the mayor?
I mean, who else you go at? We got the boys is 50-50. Some of the boys is cool, some of the boys ain't cool. So, you don't know who you can trust with them.
The governor did me a proclamation because he's so many, and they read it at park on 8/16. That's about 3 years ago. They read it. That really touched my heart, for being,
Yeah.
upright citizen.
So let me ask you. So I know myself, Zamata Art, we honored you recently with a beautiful painting.
Yes.
But I've seen you send me a picture of another very nice painting I saw. How many pictures, paintings, and drawings have you done for you?
In my house, I got about 5 or 6 of them. You made them in my house. People that paint. He said, I just want to present this picture to you, And it really touched my heart,
How does that feel for people to do that?
It really, it's just kind of overwhelming. Even the murals, like when I'm gone, I ain't rushing my life. I kind of see, just coming, taking pictures, laying flowers. Like, I realized, well, I am getting old. So I forget I'm this age. For real.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. I'll be 74 coming.
So what's the biggest gesture that someone has done to acknowledge you?
Okay. I think that mural, one of the big.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. And the Royals, the other manager, Dayton Moore, the secretary called my house and asked me my shirt size and stuff, so I told him. And then, big old box. It had Royals jerseys, it has 2 pairs of shoes, it had
Okay.
Royals hats and everything.
Shout out to the Royals.
Yeah, there's a note that we appreciate all the years you ran around.
Okay.
Royals. That
Shout out to the Royals.
Yeah, that touched me.
So let me ask you, when you do get these things set up, like when you at the stadium, who orchestrates that stuff?
Because you like running?
Like I saw you on the news and you were at the Super Bowl, but you wasn't in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, so I'm running around Vegas. I see a lady said, I can't see a news lady.
Yeah.
And she stopped me. She said, let me interview you.
Like, what are you doing here in Vegas, dude?
Yeah. And her husband threw me the ball. I called her. Just prompt you up. I be going, and there's one, he's from New Orleans. Every year we connect and he interviewed me. Here's so that again. I want to interview him. And he told me about my label. What's called that brand? He said, because he wrote a book of, he said, that's a brand, bro.
Yeah.
It really touched me.
Yeah.
He just prompt you up and meet the people.
But who's helping orchestrate that? Like who got you to Vegas?
Greyhound bus.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
on finance,
Okay.
And then I have some it's a few people. just like that cash at me, send me that helped me get my bus ticket or plane ticket if I travel. I have a group of people that
So you
before us.
you say you did some sports in school. You were in the military, but in between this time, what else were you doing job wise, or like who before you became KC Superman? Get out the military,
Yeah.
KC Superman.
Yeah.
It's a gap here. Fill in this gap.
Oh yeah, after I got the military, I was kind of healing for all the trauma I went through. Kind of healing.
Trauma.
Yeah. And then I got a job at a Capital Grill restaurant on a class. I got a new location. And I was like the doorman and the guys that parked the car. I enjoyed opening the door, being kind to people, meet. That's what the who's who comes to Capital Grill.
Yeah.
Being kind. How you doing? At first you're like, after a while, I'm doing good, man. You're doing good. And I said, but Michael, I remember my new name.
Straight up.
But yeah, and for about 3 years, but in a year, I retired in 2000 from there. I went back full time, but it's traveling ministry.
Now, have you ever been a rich man? Never been a rich man.
I think a lot of people think I'm rich. I don't even own a car. I just hop on the freeway.
I mean, you know what? You would assume. I don't know if you would assume you were rich, but I mean, with the notoriety, I guess you would
People think
assume.
that. Yeah, people think that. Yeah, people think that.
So don't be trying to rob Mr. Willard. You
Yeah.
ain't got no money.
I ran Boston Marathon with some Payless shoes back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
You know, I went to Payless, and I qualified in some Payless shoes. Yeah. That's an old shoe store back in the day here.
I'm familiar, but how long Payless been gone? Payless been gone what? 10 years?
More than that, probably about 20 years. Seems like.
Payless.
Yeah.
Why pay more when you can pay less?
Yeah. And people think that, like, and one guy, he saw me earlier here. Yeah, we saw Mr. Boot out there taking pictures and asking for money. He said, well, Jesus do that? I said, no, bro, you don't even know me.
Yeah.
I said, and you're lying. And you're lying on me. Just
So you don't do this for money. You don't do this for the notoriety. It just comes with it.
Right.
You know, everybody needs some money though.
Yeah,
Everybody, you know, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
You gotta pay to be on this earth, unfortunately. So people across the airways, where this endorsement contract at? I mean, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, we could go with the fanny pack. We could do some custom KC Superman fanny packs. We got the custom KC Superman glasses. We got the custom KC Superman hat, the custom cape, the running shoes. I'm trying to figure out why ain't nobody picking up the ball on this. We have this super iconic, extremely marketable figure right here, and y'all just gonna let him go to waste? I'm taking advantage. I'm taking full advantage.
My foundation, Brother Jewel, I think he's working on that. I know he's been busy, but he's working on that. He probably needs people to partner with him.
Yeah.
Because they got all these gifts that you give. It's like a partnership. And like, I'm meeting a lot of the producers around. Some of y'all know, I can see it all coming together.
Yeah, we the big time producers
Yeah, I
in
can
the
see
city.
it. Yeah, I can see it. Like when y'all with me out there, it's like I think that's Christian, man. You got some people, with some wisdom.
Yeah. I mean, we ain't playing.
They need to see that.
Cause we got good intentions.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it's easy to stand firm on what you're talking about when you got good intentions.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't out here trying to do nothing we ain't supposed to.
And you know what? A lot of people, not just black, I'm not upset with what happened to me. You know, they're like, wait a minute,
Because you know what? I feel like it ain't that hard. Just click that little button and say leave Mr. Willard alone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it that simple? Or am I mistaken? Am I tripping?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was that simple.
Yeah.
It's somebody up there with enough power to sign a little paper and say leave Mr. Willard alone. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I had more. I wish I was a fly on the wall and I could watch some of these interactions we be having. Because people always it's always gonna be some opposition.
Right.
And people always gonna slander you, say whatever they want. The worst thing I've heard about you, Mr. Willard, the absolute worst thing I've heard is that sometime you can be pushy in your message. And let me say this, if this is the worst thing somebody can say to you, that you're a little pushy
Yeah.
about spreading your word, about what you believe, hey, wow, wow, way to, you're really swinging for the fences here. So, you know, ease up off my man. Ease up, you know what I'm saying, because somebody else gonna get you. It ain't gonna be Mr. Willard. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be E16.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay the piper.
Mm-hmm.
You can't mess with the anointed.
Yep. I had a couple people always on my page, bad mouthing me. I ain't heard from you. You know, I put it in Lord's hands, so I put it in your hand. You know, it's dangerous.
Yeah. So you know what? I will say this though, it's some crazy people out here. They got new drugs out here, got people acting crazy.
Right.
The way society is crazy. Be careful, Mr. Willard.
Yeah, I will.
For real, be careful.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no game out here.
Right.
And I don't know what it is about trying to do positive that enrages people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or having, they might just be hating because you the man. You that dude.
Right.
You that guy out here. Maybe they just hating.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they wife a fan of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Probably sick of hearing their wife talk about how much they love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just be careful out here because with an act beyond everything else that you do, because everybody don't know about how much you minister and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Just people seeing you as being a public figure has influenced and inspired so many people. You know, so just stay dangerous and protect yourself.
Yes.
And next time somebody start throwing some hands at you, Mr. Willard, I'm gonna need you to stick and move. I'm gonna need you to stick, then move. All right.
Like when I was in jail, this old you probably about my age, and he was like, "You young buck." He was talking with authority. And, you know, I said, "Man, knock that old man." Said, "Come on." I mean, he was talking.
Got that old man
Yeah,
strength.
yeah.
Better watch out. His grip is diabolical, yo.
Yeah.
Straight up. So fast lane, what you got? Or do you got anything else, Mr. Willard?
I really appreciate this documentation. You've been hands-on. that was like a nice setup. So what we talking about? Another clipping?
Mm-hmm.
You said, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I want y'all to know too, we got footage of a minor altercation or disagreement we had with some authoritative figures that I just released one on the Facebook page. It should be popping up on the E16 page as well. And there'll be another interview that I sat down and did with Mr. Willard at the mural as well. That will be dropping. What's today? Today's Sunday. It'll be dropping Monday. Yeah, J6.
Oh, it's
So that interview will be dropping tomorrow. So y'all can stay tuned for that as well. Fast Lane, what you got?
I ain't really.
You got the heck
I
up.
ain't really got much to say.
Straight up.
But I do want to say we appreciate you for evangelizing
Thank you.
and pushing the gospel,
Thank you.
because it's like you were going to go reach the lost. And I believe if somebody's going to evangelize, let the church handle the church people. And it's people like you, the street, like you said, the street pastor, you reach the people in the street that are lost.
All right.
You know what I mean? And so I want to tell you, I appreciate you personally.
Thank you.
From who I am, I want to let you know I appreciate you, because we need more people to, like you said, lead by example and teach the young kids how to become evangelizers, or how to spread the word in the neighborhood, or plant the seed. So
Appreciate it.
so when you have people who's showing us how to do it, who's doing it, and man, you ain't trying to get paid. You ain't asking nobody for nothing. You ain't like, here's my Cash App every other day. Here go my Venmo. You not running up on people panhandling. Give me $20. Give me $20. You tell them,
I'm
hey,
Superman, baby.
I'm Superman, and then you throw the ball with me. I got a couple words to tell you. Or come run a couple blocks with me and let me tell you about the word of God. And really, you just showing how if somebody walk in the right light, everything's gonna be all right.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So what you doing in our community is amazing, bro. And I want to give you a flower.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Until you keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Stay out of Westport though. They don't want you down there. Yeah, they don't want you down there, bro. But I'm definitely gonna tell you what you're doing is amazing and don't stop.
They might give me an office, give me a dedicated office. No, you got an office there.
Yeah,
I be
yeah.
so-
Yeah, now you gonna have a statue down there. You gonna have a statue down there in a few years.
Yeah.
Ain't that ironic?
You graduated from Westport High School and can't go to Westport.
yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
You got a mural on Westport, you can't go to
Yeah,
Westport.
yeah.
That's nasty
Yeah,
work.
we saw it, yeah. And then one newspaper said, how do you feel? But I said, I'm kind of overwhelmed. I can get my flowers now, I can smell them. A minute later, a friend came around the corner. Brother, Willie, I can't stay, but I want to bring you these flowers. The newspaper to me, I said, nope, we didn't play it.
Straight up.
Yeah. You
Won't he do it?
Yep.
You deserve your flowers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
deserve
deserve
your flowers.
No. Most of the time you get passed away and then they give you this stuff, but why you can still talk to them, you know, people come to, I love you. Sometimes your own family don't, but that's a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, some people can't appreciate what you do because honestly, you do it a little aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody's not at that point in life where they want to hear it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people, that's why you're misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, you gotta think about it. If you say to 10 people out of a day,
Mm-hmm.
hey, God gonna bless you. Hey,
Yeah.
believe in God. Believe in the Lord. Pray. You know what I mean? If you,
Yes,
if you said that message to 10 people, you didn't know if one of those people were going to commit suicide.
Right, come on.
9 of them didn't want to hear you say it. But that one
Come
that
on.
you said it to,
Mm-hmm.
it was an impact statement. So you wouldn't even know that person was dealing with that. That's why it's a great thing that you do what you do.
You hit right here, but one day I was like tired. I put my heart, go to Westport. I went to Westport. I said, you better come here, talk to you for a minute. Man, got my gun right here. I'm about to blow my head off with this. Could you tell me one reason why? And I shared with him. I said, brother, you got life to live. You got hope. You got he left smiling.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You
Yeah.
know, and it means so much.
Do you know how many people you do that to that you don't know? That they wasn't bold enough to tell you that they wanted to kill themselves?
Right.
Straight up.
You know how many people who, when they left you with that smile,
Yeah.
they found something greater in life to live for.
Mm.
But they was on their way to do that.
Right.
That's why it's good for you to do what you
Yes,
do.
sir. Yes, sir.
Don't stop.
Okay. Appreciate it so much.
The streets rocking with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The streets rocking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about them higher ups. I don't know about the four walls. But the streets is rocking with Mr. Wheeler. That's showing up.
Yeah.
So, we signing out.
Yeah, we're gonna sign
We
that.
sign out, so-
Arthur Bryan Sedates, Mr. Wood.
I don't eat out that much.
If you had to eat something and then it's gonna give you some barbecue, would you rather eat Arthur Bryan Sedates?
I haven't been to France in a long time.
You was
Is it
right
still
fast
good?
line. You was right fast line. He said you wouldn't know the questions. I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt. So October 17th, 9 a.m. municipal court.
That's his court date at the municipal
Yes,
court,
yeah,
October
municipal court.
17th.
Mm-hmm.
And what
9
we
o'clock.
want to do? Do we want a bunch of people to protest out in front of the church or court, or you want as many people coming in for supporters?
I would like them to come like an hour early, stand with me and just rally. Like I'd go early to rally for the Chiefs. Come and rally for me. Bring a sign or something like stop the man, whatever you.
So support.
Yeah,
We
support.
need
I'm gonna
support.
call Troy. Do you know who Troy is? Honk for Peace?
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, he'd be out there. Yeah,
I seen
young
him
guy.
do it
Yeah, young guy.
on
Yeah,
Prospect.
Troy a young you, he just ain't running.
yeah.
Straight up.
Get that smiley guy. Got the sense.
Yeah.
Smile.
Yeah. So so just support. We trying to get some
Just
support.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, because shout out to Mac Malone.
Yeah.
But somebody like Mr. Wheeler should have a Rolodex full of people he could just slide through and get assistance from. You know, he should not be lacking support. He should not be wondering about support.
Never. You should never have to worry about that.
Yeah,
That's not really fair.
yeah. So just as a city, we swear we love this man. We swear he's the bee's knees. You know what I'm saying? Let's not just do that when it's convenient and when it's fun. Let's really be about it, okay? Come on, KC. Let's really be about it.
Yeah, I think we should make a big fuss off the fact that he can't go to his mural.
Right.
Went to Westport. Got a mural on Westport.
Yeah.
You can't come to Westport.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't come. That's crazy.
We trying to honor you with the painting I did, and they trying to kick us off
Yeah,
Westport.
They kicked us off the premise.
Yeah.
Kicked us. That video
Yeah,
is
the video.
posted. That video is posted.
You told take a picture real quick and then get out. Get the
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Hey, bro was like, didn't you already take a picture once already?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, wow, bro.
See what? When I pick, if somebody in there that's calling a shot got some money too, cause they got them working like slaves. Like the big man, you know, that's what I'm picking up.
Yeah.
And Showalker's one of his hirees. He's getting paid good. See what's gonna happen? The judge is gonna be exposed in Kansas City because they all cahoots together. I told one judge, she kicked me out. Pointed lawyer, I said, I don't want you pointing out because y'all together. Get the man in my courtroom. She been Judge Judy on me. And she had the dare to walk me out.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wheeler,
Yes, sir.
we love and appreciate you here.
Appreciate
And God bless.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Godspeed. And this is a Big Bro Grizz.
Y'all was like, Lord sent y'all to me.
Showing up.
Yeah.
Michael Wheeler,
Yes, sir.
KC Superman, E16 TV. We signing out.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.